Baddies on Easter is crazy, so I'm posting this after 12 o'clock. Because absolutely not. But baby, what the hell was going on? That was way too much. I had to rewatch, get close to the TV to see they fighting all at the same time. That's a lot. But anyways, let's get into this week's Baddies review. So we started the episode with Rolley and DTB. Let's go through the rounds. First round, I really feel like Diamond was keeping up that round. It was great to see that. Second round, Rolley used her body weight, swung Diamond around. She lost. Third round, Diamond also lost. Okay. However, third round, Diamond also kept up. It was just great to see somebody fighting Rolley who was a little bit closer to her weight class. But what was frying me is the crowd is like, DTB, DTB. But the same bitches are also chanting, Rolley, Rolley. Get rid of the crowd. I can't stand them. Rolley was upset with Diamond for, chiming in on the Slim conversation. When that episode aired, Diamond was calling Rolley all types of big bully. I mean, period, because it is true. But then Rolley gonna sit on the couch and try to say, like, oh, why are you trying to call me out? But you're the same person who got the girl jumped at auditions. If you haven't seen auditions, basically what happened is Diamond had a pack of lashes. She said to the girls auditioning, whoever catches this pack of lashes will get a ticket. Now, one of the girls caught the lashes, but then Diamond flipped the script. She told the rest of the girls on the line, go get the lashes from her. So then the girl got jumped. So, yeah, that was horrible. But was it as bad as the Slim situation? No, it didn't go on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, did it? Now, that unnecessary ass fourth round, Diamond, why would you ask for that? Now your braid is missing. What the fuck, girl? But I will say, I don't think anyone won that fourth round. I think they was toe-to-toe for real. Okay, Diamond, let me know if y'all disagree. So now they asked Diamond why she was fighting Natalie. You know, why she snuck Natalie. She gonna say because Natalie was talking shit on live. Natalie gonna say, I don't even go on live. Why does she insist on lying like that? Like, why? And oh my God, I was so happy when they showed the clip. But Natalie knows that she was lying. As soon as they pulled up that clip, the first thing she's gonna do is laugh because she knows she was dead wrong. And then when her big chin ass got caught up in that lie, now she's gonna be like, oh, it doesn't matter if I was live first or if I DM'd you first. It doesn't matter because you're supposed to like defend the other baddies. Why would Diamond defend the baddies from her real life best friend? And I hate it when I have to agree with Rolley. But Rolley was correct. What the hell do you mean? I'm supposed to get my best friend in real life to stop fighting the baddies who I barely know and don't give a fuck about? And Anna hit my best friend first? I'm supposed to break that up? No. Oh, and I almost forgot when they were arguing and then Natalie swung on DTB. Natalie, you didn't even want to fight. Natalie is just, everything's for TV. Like, she had no intention of actually hitting Diamond. That's why Diamond was like, oh, you missed. Because she missed on purpose. She didn't want to fight. Natalie is... Right. I'm fake upset that Janisha cut off DTB and Biggie's conversation because I wanted to see if they cool now. I don't know if they are because, DTB was doing a lot at auditions and they ended up fighting, child. But at the same time, I'm happy Janisha cut them off because DTB, her little segment that she probably planned out before getting there because, she loves camera time, that lasted way too fucking long. Anyway, here comes the evil trio, okay? Dolly, Lex, and Summer. All hell breaks loose. So the first thing that happened was Summer ran over to Scotty and, Scotty kicks her. But then as soon as Scotty kicks her, Dolly and Lex jump towards Scotty. I said, oi, they're going to jump Scotty? Now, shout out to Jayla, Anna, and to Tiki who, broke up the group. Okay? What had me weak was when Tiki and Dolly were squaring up in the corner, Santana shut that down because he knew and the production knew that is the main event. They need them in the front for that fight. Y'all know I usually break down everything frame by frame, but that fight, y'all know I can't do that. There was mad shit going on, but I will say, Lex, disgusting. Are you kidding me? She was jumping into everything. And when they first broke up that first little that fight when they was trying to jump Scotty, she gonna swing on Scotty when security broke it up again? Are you serious? But anyways, let's discuss Tiki and Dolly because I'm sorry, Tiki won and I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Both rounds. Sorry. Slow that shit down. The first round, Dolly, none of the hits were connecting. Now, let me tell y'all why people think that Dolly kept up, okay? Dolly has a really good stance, and she was keeping her balance. Tiki is usually the type to knock somebody over, okay? So that I understand that. Like, okay, she kept her balance, period, but none of the hits, Tiki was like, the entire time. Even the second round. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Somebody said that Tasiki found out that her man was cheating on her when they was filming the reunion. If that's true, it makes sense because she was going crazy stupid, like, ooh, like literally scaring the hell out of me. Then Anna and Summer started fighting, right? And security went to break it up because they never let Anna fight for whatever reason. I understand that she's little, but she know how to handle herself. Because even when Lex big ass flew over to go hit her, Anna was doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of Anna, before I forget, let's rewind back to when Natalie and DTB were arguing. Was Natalie's chin like in Anna's throat? Because it was given like I hope you can read my lips. I was getting pissed off. Everything that Natalie was saying, Anna's like, yeah, 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 exactly. Stop. But back to when Anna and Lex were fighting, when Lex flew through the air. Shout out to Jayla and Scotty for jumping in because Biggie didn't. Child, that's messy. Ooh, and then Jayla and Summer started fighting again. Now, I will say, Summer's getting better. I feel like maybe Dolly is giving her some lessons or something because she was doing pretty good in all the fights. Not even pretty good, very good in all the fights. But then when Jayla had her neck, when Jayla had Summer's neck like that, I was actually concerned. That looked dangerous. I didn't like that. Right around this time was when Anna went over to Biggie and started yelling. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That. Now, the reason why I'm saying because y'all know I'm always saying like, oh, no, like you don't have to do this. You have to. When it comes to jumping, babe, hello? If you see your bitch getting jumped, hello? You better get your ass up. Are you crazy? And then Biggie later on was going to try to act like Anna wasn't getting jumped. Even in the preview for the next episode, she's trying to act like Anna wasn't getting jumped. Do you need contacts? Glasses? What's tea? I think after that, Summer and Jayla fought again. Nothing really exciting about that one. Next. But what was funny was when Lex big ass was running over to fight Jayla and then she slipped and fell. Good. Very well deserved. Boom! I hope that hurt. One of the reasons why I was saying that Summer has been learning some things, like how they be saying about Scotty, is when Scotty and Summer were fighting that last time, I think, Summer was really keeping up. Now, I will say that I feel like Scotty was winning when they were standing up, but then when they fell on the ground, I think Summer might have had the upper hand. Not sure. It was a lot going on. I don't know what fight was in between that and Biggie, Anna, and Tasiki being outside, but let's skip to Biggie, Anna, and Tasiki outside. I feel like Anna's anger is justified. I really do. Now, I understand Biggie is not a fighter and da-da-da, but like I said, jumping is different. You have to do something. I'm sorry. And also, in the last episode, when they were in like the green rooms, Biggie was saying, nah, yeah, gra gra boom. No gra gra, no boom, nothing. But I will say Tasiki is dead as a real friend because she stayed out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. However, Anna, when you get mad at your friend, you don't gotta like, disrespect them and stuff. Just talk about what's actually happening. But I get it, because when I get angry, I be getting disrespectful too. So, yeah. Bobby asking about Summer's braids was mad funny, but that was the only funny thing that he had to offer this entire episode. Get him off of the reunion. We don't want him there no more. He's annoying as hell. And then here comes Jaden's irrelevant ass. She had nothing going on the show. They had to ask her about her baby daddy and Krishan. Lex and Ivory, a pretty good fight. Not their best, I feel like. But you know what had me weak? When P smashed Summer into the TV. The second round with Lex and Ivory, they was beating each other's ass. I don't think anyone won that fight. But I don't know who told Dolly that she won with Tiki, but her head is huge right now. She's way too gassed. Please stop, babe. Please stop. Ivory's going to get that ass, I hope, next episode. And, of course, the trio, the evil trio, is trying to jump Ivory, and that just made Jaden so mad. Jaden, please, baby. Please, you're not getting back on the show. Ivory doesn't need any help. I promise you. I promise you. All in all, great episode. And if you were at Kalia's influencer event and you saw me and mentioned the reviews, I love y'all so much. Not y'all recognizing me in real life, period.